crystal water, and it and it is formed far beneath the sea. To taste of it brings forth knowledge of the heavens, and some have deemed it the spring of eternity. Yes. While some have tapped of this well of prosperity, they live moral lives while serving humanity, and their rewards are far greater than you can imagine, for it will be here on earth as it is in the heavens. Oh, song of stars, we've waited so long. Oh, song of stars, I've waited so long for this time to come. When the planets lined up in the early 80s, Mother Earth passed through 4D. And those of you refuse to taste the water must take a life on a land that's fit for thee. Yes. And after the black sheep are taken from the herd, those left behind shall ponder upon the sacred words. Then the time shall soon come for all to taste this water. For those who do shall find eternity. All day long we'll be singing great songs, finally living fully free, you and me. We'll thank the stars and praise upon the sun. While living out the great plan that was meant for everyone. And then we shall all see the the prophecies fulfilled. Heaven will be here on earth. And Christ consciousness will be awake in you and in me, yes. These rehearsed, but It's only about a third of it. When I wrote that back in 1977, July 17th or 18th, 17th, 18th, 19th, I just turned 21. I was working at a place called the Shangri-La, Akron, Ohio, near Cuyahoga Falls, maybe. And I worked the weird shift. I started about 9 o'clock at night, got up about 4 in the morning. After I cleaned up the kitchen, I was a cook. The only cook at night. Hardly no customers. And I served about 15 or 20 meals a night. And grape leaves, like it was Lebanese and Middle Eastern. Anyhow, remember while I was there, I read the book Findhorn, The Magic of Findhorn. Because I sat at an employee table by myself, had hours to myself to read every night. That morning, I was staying at my friend Dave Weimer's house on Charlotte Street. I believe the address was 54 Charlotte Street. It was about a mile from downtown Akron, near Market Street, near Exchange Street, right beside the King Quick and Nature's Way, the food co-op, the first food co-op in Ohio. Remember, this is 1977, and that morning when I got home, I was thinking about it. This is after I met Mike Lucy. I just turned 21 on June 19th, 1977, just weeks before. And when I got home, Dave was asleep and so was Al Roush. They're both there. I was thinking to myself, how would I write the Declaration of World Independence? World Independence. So I grabbed a chair and sat out front of the house on the porch. It was a covered porch, but it wasn't raining, and I let my mind drift. Like, how would Thomas Jefferson, if he was alive now, write the Declaration of World Independence? How would it start? How would it start? And all of a sudden, non-stop, I wrote crystal water. There's a place which brings forth crystal water, and it is formed far beneath the sea. To taste of it brings forth knowledge of the heavens, and some have deemed it the spring of eternity. Yes, and some have tapped of this well of prosperity. They live moral lives while serving humanity, and the rewards are far greater than you can imagine, for it will be here on earth as it is in the heavens. That's the first verse. First of many. This year, it's New Year's Eve. It's Friday night. Right now, it's about 2:30 in the morning, and about 21 days, Trump becomes president. Like I've been saying for all year, or a year and a half now. It doesn't matter if Donald Trump, or Hillary Clinton won the presidency. Doesn't make any difference. Honestly, we're probably better off with Trump. Hillary's a crook, and so is Bill. And it doesn't matter. But in 2020, it matters. It matters. Who's president in 2020? Because that's the start of heaven on earth. We're going to have the number one planet in the Milky Way galaxy. Right now it's number 2. Mike told me that. Mike Lucci, who I met in Elohim, who I met March 16th, 1977. We're going to have the number one planet. We're such a hodgepodge of DNA and the Anunnaki, this and that. Yeah, hodgepodge. We're created with imperfect DNA. And the Elohim are trying to correct that. The Anunnaki, or I believe, is who created us. I'm not sure, but I think that's who created us. With imperfect DNA, so we couldn't surpass them. Long story, but huh? Yep. I'm lost, tired. Well, wash your eyes. I'm going to welcome Jesus back, if I can survive. And Edward Snowden is going to get my independence hat. Look, of all the hats I have, there's 2 hats that I have with me. My independence hat and my Jesus hat. It says Jesus Christ plus Lee. Plus Lee. Imagine that. I know what's going to happen now. I started to put it all together last September 27th at Northern College, where I watched and used my LG Power to film the eclipse, the tetrad. That's becoming more clear. I think my mission is to meet Jesus, Jesus, whatever, and help him return to earth. I'm not positive, but I think that's what's going to happen. I think Mike's promise to me was that I would never meet him again. Mike again. Because it's obvious now he's gone. He's fully ascended. But he told me, Lee, you will meet Jesus and a representative of his. I believe that person's going to be Jesus' biological father. One of Mike's people. The Elohim. I think that's what's going to happen. That's why the Declaration of World Independence. Up here, I have everything I need to keep myself mentally sharp. I don't eat any. The only thing I have is a couple B complex and potassium. I was at the Thunder this past year. I had my Huntington Health and Rehabilitation bag loaded with stuff. It's on my storage. So, yeah, see, that's all I have. A couple of these left, and potassium. That's it. Oh, and liquid lecithin. But my flax oil, so many things I'm missing. Aloe vera gel, I just bought. Jeez. Yeah, I used to buy one of those every month. Every month or two, I'd buy a gallon of aloe vera juice at Walmart for like $6. Plain. The flavor stuff has high fructose corn syrup in it. But I haven't touched one gram of sugar since I left the Broad Life Mission. It's very important that you cut out sugar. Use stevia first, or monk fruit, and next is Splenda. Splenda's made from sugar. And that's another thing that's missing. My blackstrap molasses. I had a gallon of it at the Thunderbird. Bought on eBay for like $26 over at my condemned trailer. You pour that on a sandwich with peanut butter and sugar-free jam, like I have here. See, there's peanut butter, whole wheat bread, peanut butter, vegetarian, sugar-free blackberry jam, see? You mix, put those things on whole wheat bread or better. Flax seeds, whatever. better. Oats, whole oats, whole wheat plus. But anyhow, you put black stripe molasses and stuff on the sandwich. Not much, just a little bit. About a teaspoon. That supplies plenty of trace minerals. How does black stripe molasses come about? It's a byproduct of making sugar. To make white sugar, all the nutrients are stripped away, leaving only the sweetness. That's why it's a poison. But high fructose corn syrup and corn syrup are worse. But yeah, go ahead. Time factor is 232. Yep. So many things. My taurine, B complex. Gotta take about 10. I used to take about 35 or 40 pills a day. Vitamins, zinc. You name it, I'd take it. Remember, Mike told me that the secret lies in your brain capacity. But you also have to have a balanced heart. There's got to be a balance between the head and the heart. A figure eight. Om Buddha String Atate Shushama Patina Jiva the Caduceus. Three channels. The Shushama is straight your spine, from your tailbone to your crown chakra. Kundalini. And then the Patina and Jiva go round, just like the Sushama, a spiral, a double helix. And the Sushama goes right through it. That's the caduceus. That's the caduceus. It's the tree of knowledge. So, the tree of knowledge. So anyhow, so when at last let's do this. There's a lamp, there's a lamp which lies in every heart. Its fuel is love. When will we all start? Oh, we know to help man on earth grow many advanced souls, bearing their light and their love. They helped us from those dark in dreary places. They shed their light for all of us to see. But in the end, it's still up to you and to me, yes. So when at last your path nears of the water, the plan is fulfilled, and all that's left is wonders. My video's stuck on. Won't pause.